What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo. Welcome to the bird section. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. I mean, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Well, let me first off, let me fix this right here so that we are, looking a little bit better, And so lots going on. Let me hit this up real quick. What up, Jermaine Brown? What's good, man? You think we should use AJ like they used Debo Samuel when we was in San Fran as part of the running game, Leo? What up, CZ? Logan, what up, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Linda. What's going on, mama? You know what I'm saying? I got who else in here? CZ, Linda. What's good, y'all? Whoever is doing it reflects on him. I haven't watched his crap ever since he called Twiz a racist. Hold on. Wait. He has Logan Mark Holmes is in a lot of Eagles fans' crosshairs now. He has always been in the crosshair of Eagles fans. He makes Eagle videos constantly to rile up the fans and looks horrible when the Eagles win. Enjoy the show. I love it. Mark's videos headed into the Super Bowl from last season are priceless. So much crow to be eaten just from the Eagles' last 5 games of the season. Yup. Linda, yup. Plus the blocking people part is soft. If you can't take the trolling, don't talk crap and then play victim afterwards. Mark doesn't block people. It's just some of his moderators. You need people to super chat. Wouldn't be too smart to get rid of contributors. I can see who is blocking people. I'm a moderator over there, and it's not Mark doing it. Oh, boy. What up, Rex? What's good? Bingo. All right. John Monroe. Okay, brother, go Birds. We're going to slap the Packers tomorrow. Do you think Jalen Phillips balls out tomorrow? Okay, so I'm caught up, and I'm having issues with my laptop right now, so I can't highlight the comments. All right. And so I'll figure it out, but just give me some time. But I wanted to get on here because, I got an interesting piece of news early this morning. Shout out to my man Nathan Edwards, man. He keep me locked in. He keep me and I'm in market, and he be making sure I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. So let's unpack a few things here and let's get it straight. So Nate hit me this morning, right? Lo and behold, this morning, Nate hits me up and he says, it's what Adam Schefter was reporting, that apparently during the negotiations, what came out of the negotiations for Micah Parsons, the Dallas Cowboys put a caveat in the trade agreement that the Green Bay Packers cannot trade Micah Parsons to any NFC East teams for the next 3 years. Should they do that, then they would have to give up their 2028 first round pick. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. You know what I'm saying? Rex was good. Bingo. Okay, John. Yeah. Okay, I got you all. All right. What? Let's get this straight here. So basically, the Dallas Cowboys do not want. They made sure. Not only did they get rid of Micah, but they made sure that he wasn't even going to go to the damn Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Let me explain something to everybody, okay? And I'm keeping it all the way a beam when I say what I'm about to say, all right? For years, okay? Micah Parsons coming to the Philadelphia Eagles and saying Micah Parsons coming to the Philadelphia Eagles has always been a dig, okay? It's always been a dig. It's always been something that was used to rile up Dallas Cowboy fans, as far as I was concerned. You know what I'm saying? And even like when Philly 500, you know what I'm saying? Now, what's interesting is every time you can say something like that, you know what I'm saying? You know that y'all Dallas fans know Micah Parsons wants to be a Philadelphia Eagle. Okay? Here's the thing. For years, the entire time that Micah's been on that team, I never really thought that it would actually ever happen. Okay, I really didn't. Even all those times in playing, I never really got. I thought, I was on board with the Cowboy fans and everybody else who saw Micah Parsons as this generational talent that no way in hell the Dallas Cowboys would ever let him go, much less he would ever come here. Okay. To our surprise, well, not so much to our surprise, lo and behold, come to find out, Howie really tried hard as hell to make that shit happen. I mean, he tried hard. I heard he made an offer that even that was bigger than what the Green Bay Packers signed, what the Green Bay Packers offered. Howie offered something bigger, and we don't know exactly what the details of that offer was, but we do know that Howie made a bigger offer than what the Green Bay Packers did. But the fact that and that's I was like, what? I really didn't see that happening. I didn't see that happening. Okay. That being said, what up, Logan? Um, uh, that being said, I didn't, so come to find out, oh wow, they really tried. And I think the fact that how he really tried was enough to make, first of all, I get it. Ain't no way in hell I'm trading within the division, much less my mortal enemy, the Philadelphia Eagles. I ain't trading to them. Hell no. But at the same time, we're going to say, okay, yeah, and we're going to make sure, now that we know how we wanted him, we're going to make sure that he doesn't even get to him no matter how much he tries. Wow. Here's the thing, right? That's some real bitch assness right there. Now I'm through with you. Now I'm through with the organization, much less the fan base too. That's some real bitch assness right there. If either you're afraid, even if you were so afraid of Micah Parsons actually coming to the Philadelphia Eagles that you made sure that you could block him from getting here for the next 3 years. Now, that's a couple of things. That could be a couple of things, okay? But both couple of things equal bitch assness, okay? It's bitch assness if you was too scared that you thought that Micah Parsons would eventually get here, that you're going to block it for the next 3 years, or it's bitch assness on the part of Jerry Jones because he's being petty and wants to fuck Micah Parsons over. You see what I'm saying? Like, to get at him for doing what he did. I don't know. It's one of those two things. As a matter of fact, it'd probably be both if you ask me. Now I hear myself say it out loud and I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, both aspects equal bitch assness. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, and right now, that's bitch assness, and everything that I hear Cowboy fans say from this point on, it's ratchet. Okay. And I don't speak ratchet. So let's just call it for what it is, and again, RIP to Marshawn Nealon and his family. But as far as the rest of the fan base is concerned and that organization and everything like that, yeah, that move this morning, like finding that out this morning, they call it a poison pill. I call it a bitch assness pill. That's what that was, a straight up bitch assness pill. I don't see Green Bay trading Parsons in the next 3 years anyway, so it's dumb to think they screw Parsons like Mark made a video about Green Bay not dumb like Dallas. Most of them people on Mark's channel don't even know football. The people that did left him to Game Time's to Game Time's channel. I felt bad for you last night. Shit was crazy. Oh man, bruh. here's the thing, right? And this is what I'll say about it, right? Mark has this thing where, like there can't be, when you have too many people trying to talk at the same time, it makes it very difficult to hear. And I get that. And he's actually right about that. So I don't disagree with that. And I was really trying hard to hold on to that. But, these people was asking me questions. I'm trying to answer the questions. Nobody would let me speak. No one like one person on the stream asked me a question like, okay, Leo, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? If it were you, what would you do? And I started to answer the question, and then at some point in me answering the question on what I would do, Mark jumped in and took it over and and he actually started answering the question like he was me, and he didn't even hear himself. And I kept saying, Mark, he asked me, you are not Leo Bridgewater. Stop doing that. And he Mark, everything, and then you got this chick on there named Hallie Pierce, who heard me and everybody else going back and forth. So she decided she wanted to jump in, and she says inappropriate things a lot of times because she's trying to be funny, but her jokes don't come off very funny at first. And so she ends up having to apologize sometimes because that's not what she meant. And it's like, why don't you stop trying to be fucking funny? Because you're not. I get that I get that some of the things are fun. You laugh and all the other stuff, but sometimes you say shit that's just like, like stop trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. And what she ended up trying to do last night at a certain point when no one was talking to her, but she tried to make it about her. Well, I've asked you questions, Leo, and you've never answered. Okay, first of all, nobody talking to you right now. This ain't about you, but she damn sure made sure she chimed in, and she couldn't even help herself. Now, what's interesting is all you have to do for folks who don't know what's going on, just go check the live stream. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Unfortunately, I will not be going back to Mark's channel. I have been banned. I am no longer welcomed on his channel. He did let me know that, so it is what it is. Like I said to him, thank you for allowing me the time to come to your channel. I wish you all well moving forward in the future, and take care of yourselves. And then that was it. And I left it at that. So I'm not, I won't be going back over there because that was them people, like they have the best part about it all is, and this is my one saving grace. My one saving grace is that no matter what Mark says or anybody from his peanut gallery has to say, the good news is that there is film. We can always go back and look at the film. We can always go back. You know what I'm saying? Mark is always like, oh, you think you're rich and you're always bloviating, and I'm like, I've come into that stream smiling, and he'll just be like, I hate your smile, you're bloviating, look at you talking. I'm like, I just got here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. They don't like it. They don't like they're in their feelings. It's all about their feelings. So now what I plan on doing now from this point forward is I'm just going to start treating them like they are, like the ratchet people that they are. They don't know what modern day winning looks like. They have not. It's been a long time. So, you know what I'm saying? You got disrespected on Mark's stream. Yeah, Jonas. Yeah. Mark threatened to take your membership away. That's uncalled for. That Giant fan was making weird noises. I know. That's Jesse. Jesse likes to make. It's weird. It's the weirdest fucking thing, and it's so uncomfortable. But he likes to do this, and he makes the voices, and it's all funny, and they think it's funny, and But if I challenge him, or if I challenge Mark or anything, like when it comes to accountability and Dak Prescott, he does the typical thing that most Cowboy fans do, is he starts talking ratchet, and then he gets possessive. This is my channel, mine, my channel. You don't like it? Go back to your channel. This is mine. You know what I'm saying? Even though he asked me, you know what I'm saying, hey, Leo, what do you think about our defensive moves? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. It sucks, bro. Game time be cracking Hallie. I'm sure. Wow, I was on Mark's stream today, and all I hear is you've been kicked out. Hope all is well. BC Nick, it's all look, I'm good. Did you see Mark Holmes lastly video? No, I like like you have one time like you got one time to show me bitch assness, and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part was that I show Mark all the respect in terms of when he get to yelling like that or whatever. If you notice, I'll get quiet. I'll be quiet. The man of the house is talking. I give him that. I give him like I don't. But I realized something. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. I've been a member for 2 years, okay, and all I did was stick up for myself. That's all I did. I didn't come in there like this, and then after a while, I just started talking shit because I'm like, yo, like again, like they're like Mark, like they set y'all. I understand now how Cowboy fans get so disappointed because y'all get set up from the rip the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So it's a sad state of affairs. Um, and right now, I could tell you right now, their biggest thing, like they're playing against us is going to be their Super Bowl, and they are so hoping that we do not win. You know what I'm saying? Marking them cannot afford. And listen, y'all, while y'all here, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Hook your boy up. But Mark and his peanut gallery are praying hard that we lose. Okay, they are praying hard. Oh shit, I didn't know Mark did that. You're a class act, Leo. Thank you, Jonas. Leo, Game Time Brian is way better platform for you. He is more level-headed and understands others' opinion. He is growing faster than Mark also. Leo, don't let them tear you down. I'm not. Thank you, Linda. Mark said you're not banned today. No, he told me that last night. He told me yesterday. See, when the live stream ended, it really got sparkly. You know what I'm saying? And when it got sparkly, then that's when Mark let me know, like, oh, well, then if that's the case, then you know what? You are no longer welcome here on this channel. Don't come back, blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? Okay. And my response was, oh, seriously? Yeah. Oh, well, then thank you for everything. It's been great. I wish you all the best in the future moving forward. Take care of yourselves. And then that was it. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And hit the subscribe button too, folks, if you haven't done so already. But yes, that's exactly what happened. I don't know. I can't tell you, like I can't speak to what's happened today or whether they're talking about it or not, but I'm sure he is because you know how Mark is, like he's a glutton for controversy. But yeah, I'm like right now at this point, they get mad, like, hey, I defend myself. They try to throw these little they try to throw these little flexes and it don't work. You know, they he wants to turn me into a villain or a bully. Okay, then I'll be that. I accept. uh the shit was crazy last night. Hope you can patch it up. There's nothing to patch up because there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jesse whack as fuck. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jesse is. Yep. I'm a big fan of Eagles. Season better. Eagles kick Green Bay butt. Bullies don't like when you stand up to them. No, they don't. What up, Tony? What's good? I heard Mark blocked you. Yeah, man. He doesn't want me on his channel, and we told him I'm no longer welcome there. So I just killed. I was like, okay. Told him, thank you for allowing me on my time. Wish you luck and but the best, and keep it moving. Leo Leo now know Mark is a little delusional coward boy. Yeah, Pizzle is crashing out. I know. I can imagine. Tierra don't know shit about football either. Mana be getting clown. Yeah, listen, yo, she. This is what killed me with her. Right? She comes in and she says, "What did I walk into? It sounds like you guys are jealous of the Quentin Williams there." I'm like, Quentin Williams. You think we're jealous? Like, you see what I'm saying? This is how they think. This is how these people actually think. Like they're for real. And you can't see her face, but I promise you, y'all, She said that with so much confidence. She said that Eagles fans are jealous of the Quinnen Williams signing. She said that, I promise you, she said that with her chest poked out and a straight ass face and confident as I don't know what. And she meant that shit. I promise you. Y'all, listen, there are Cowboy fans who genuinely think we are jealous of the Quinnen Williams signing. There are Cowboy fans who, for real, no joke, think we just want to see they can't that we they think we feel like they can't be happy about their team. These people are so not serious about winning. Like, you should hear how they talk, because they say one thing, and I promise you, if you sit there and wait long enough, they will contradict themselves, and they can. And the word accountability does not exist in Dallas at all, or amongst their fan base. Hence why they're always talking ratchet. So now I'm going to start treating them like the ratchetness that they are, and I just don't. I won't stand for it anymore. Sup, Leo? Mean Metal Mike, what's good? Mark and Cowboys crying, singing the blues. Hit the like button, free and easy way to support the channel. Subscribe. Thank you, blessed by God. I don't know. This was after the stream, Leo. Yeah, Logan, it was. It was all after the stream. Hungry, what I missed just dropped in. Hungry bastard, what's good? The beef is real. Cowboy versus Eagles about to be more epic. Leo, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I don't get butthurt by your remarks. I'm trying. Like, here's the crazy part too, and I appreciate that, EGB. I'm EJB. I'm not trying to. My comments is not 75% of my comments is not even a dig. 75% of my comments is like, all right, let's talk football. Let's really talk football. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Derek J asked me, Leo, what would you do? Like, what would be your answer? Like, how should we have answered it if you were a Cowboys fan? And I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's do a triage, right? Let's take a look at what we got. If I'm a Cowboys fan, we got all this draft capital. We don't do well, and I tried to even tell them, like, yo, I learned this from being around y'all. I didn't know that the Cowboys weren't very good in the second round when it comes to drafts. That's something I found out over the years. Because understand something, I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm no longer a member of Mark's. I'm no longer a channel member for Mark's channel anymore. But I was a 25-month channel member. So we talking 2 years, okay? So I have 2 years of just being around them, trying to be. And when I first started coming on that channel, I was very respectful, all this other stuff. But these people just kept coming at me and didn't like it. See, here's the thing. They are very, very good at talking the biggest shit and dishing it out. They are horrible with actually taking it. The way Mark and them crucified me over the whole collapse back in 23. Remember that, y'all? Remember when we had the collapse and everything? Mark wouldn't let it go. He tormented me about it. He tormented Philly about it. The collapse. Remember that? The collapse. I don't know, Phil. I don't know, Leo. Jalen Hurts don't look the same. And he kept going. Everybody in his peanut gallery kept going. Then we hired Kellen Moore. Him and his entire peanut gallery teased the hell out of me, beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Talked the biggest shit. And I kept saying, are you guys, Kellen ain't never had this much talent on one team, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, Leo, you'll see. You guys are doomed. You'll never da-da-da-da-da. Watch that Super Bowl live stream from Mark. He couldn't, man. Do you realize how much he hasn't eaten all the crow? And he refuses to. But now, today, all they are concerned with is their fucking feelings. It's all about their feelings. That's all Mark and them care about is their motherfucking feelings. And he'll put all kinds of hot sauce and tell you, I disrespected him. I came in his channel. I was bloviating. And I'm like, check the film. This is what I love most. Check the film. There's plenty of film. I've got film that says otherwise. I didn't say anything until someone asked me a question. I did not start off with disrespecting everybody. I didn't come in there guns a-blazing. It was all my responses was in reaction to what someone has said to me. Okay, I've even had homegirl Hallie will sit there and say I said something that I never said, and then Mark and all of them will attack me, and then I will tell you like I didn't say that. I never would say that, and then she'll say, "Oh, it's my hearing. I'm sorry. You're right, Leoshin. I'm sorry." Blah 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 blah. Okay. By the time I get her sorry because she fucking heard something else and didn't hear what I actually said, I done got beat up. So nah, man, nah, bro. Yeah, I'm paying for that. Nah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Marcus Blackmail, what up? Why would you be jealous? Sounds stupid. Yo, Philly D, Logan Motorsport. What up, Marcus? Marcus, what up? Dallas is 3-5-1. Quinn Williams will have zero effect on Dallas this year. Dallas will still lose. You right, Linda? You know, Philly D, what's up? What up, CZ? Okay, Tony, what up? What up? Okay, chilling, Mark. Mark kept playing that stupid ass clip of you over and over and over. Shit got old, not funny no more. I know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mark is black. Yo, I can't believe them bum ass Giants lost again. I can. They say it's glorified playground, Dallas, and that's why you can't win. Mark is pissed because Leo wouldn't agree that picking up Williams means they can now make the playoffs. Exactly, and that was the other thing too, because that's how shit got started. That's it. That's how shit got started. Mark said to me, he said, "Leo, I need y'all to beat the Giants." No, he said beat the who was it? It was Detroit and Green Bay, and then I need you to lose. I need you to lose out the rest of your games. And I was like, wait, hold up. You want us to do what now? You want us? And he said, I need you to beat Green Bay and Detroit, and then lose out. So now I'm like, okay, this is all right. This is crazy, but let's see where we're going with this. Okay, so how does this help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this do for you? Because I didn't know where he was going with it. And then he was like, yeah, because then once I realized he was talking about, he was like, it increases our chance of being a wild card team. I'm like, oh, fuck. You back on that? You back on that? You back on the you thinking playoffs? You're really thinking playoffs. Man, I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, yo, we play, and then we got to play y'all week 12. So I'm sitting there like in my head, I'm going, wait a minute. We got Jalen Phillips. Here's a potential combination. Jalen Phillips, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and Nolan Smith. Then you'll have Quinyon Mitchell, Andrew McCooper, Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, and then maybe Jair or Jacorian Bennett, okay, on the right side. And you think we're going to lose to you? And we come into Texas Stadium in the Kelly Greens? Bitch, we about to fuck y'all up. Y'all about to get fucked up. And that's exactly what I said. I told him his team about to get fucked up. Y'all gonna get fucked up. You playing, that's a fucking goon squad. That's a big ass, that's a crazy ass goon squad. Oh yeah, y'all about to get your asses ripped up. For real. This is not even close. Mark Lily, they make many excuses for Dak, though. Yes, we took the collapse on the chin and kept it moving. Mark is a chump. Mark literally made a jab at JD5 being injured today. But if someone would have said the same thing about Dak, he would have went crazy. Absolutely, we know that. Linda, loser mentality is go to hope and cope. Another team loses and cope that the team and cope that the team wins. I know. Leo, you're better off with Mark. Am I really? Eagles 56, Packers 17. Real Cowboys fans here, and I'm here to say they are all clowns on that channel. Yeah, Jungle, I'm starting to believe that too. Exactly. Yep, that's how it started. Playoffs. Dallas is not making the playoffs. It's best to be adversaries on here as content creator. It makes for greater content. The Dallas game is a Kelly Green game. Yes, it is. Mark banned him. Yeah, Linda. Mark Holmes banned me. And then, are you serious? Wow, that's petty. And Mark is like, yeah, he banned me. He told me I'm no longer welcome there. I was last night after the live stream ended. He told me I was no longer welcome. And again, I said thank you. I wish you all well. I had a good time. I wish you all well. I wish you the best in the future. And I proceeded to hang up. You know what I'm saying? And I canceled my channel membership, and that's the end of it. Like Mark Holmes and his peanut gallery was in my life for a season, I guess you could say. And here's the crazy part. You know what? Oh, you're better without Mark, is what I meant. My bad, Jonas. I got you. You know what, man? And here's what I got for, and here's what I got. I got a whole lot of disrespect. I got a whole lot of teasing. And we can go, like I said, the best part is go check the tape. Go listen to the shit that Walker Wade was saying. Go listen to the shit that Thomas Garrett was talking. Go listen to the shit. And you ask them today, they won't admit to none of that shit. They'll tell you it's all me. They'll tell you that you made me feel, you said, you, Leo, you, and then at a certain time, do you know how many times Mark has gotten possessive with me? This is my channel. Mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he talks. You don't like it? You get off my channel. This is my house. And you wipe your feet off in my house. Mine. Even though he asks me questions. He doesn't like it when his friend Hallie says something real fucking stupid and insults somebody, and then I stick up for myself. Oh, you can't talk serious because then here's what happened is that her ass will come back later and say, Leo, I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what you heard. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, please. You know what I'm saying? Misery love. Mark is definitely a clown. Mark is a super clown. Mark loves company. Narcissist. He's a narcissist. Listen, Mark is no longer a factor for me anymore. Like I said, he dismissed me. He threw me away. And it's easy for him to do that. So cool. I'm going to stay thrown away. I'm going to go stay in the garbage, like he said. He told me I'm not welcome there. I'm not going to beg to, like, please let me come back. Nah, fuck that shit. Nah, I'm good. I'm a grown man. And you know what I got from my membership? I got some crazy motherfucker who's making videos about me, my wife, my kids, talking about, where we live at, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from being a channel member. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, so in my mind, I'm like, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I got this dude making videos. This dude made a couple of videos about me and my family. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with this bullshit. Plus, on top of that, now Mark doesn't want me sticking up for myself when his peanut gallery come aiming for me. But you know why he don't want that? Because he's one of the people that does that shit too. So fuck them all for real. I'm not dealing with they're ratchet now. That's what I call them, the ratchet, and I'm gonna treat them like that. They don't like the way I act. They don't like okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at now. The first time, hey, everybody, listen, Toni Morrison said, the first time somebody show you who they really are, believe them. Okay? Believe them. So now that I know, and now that Mark and his entire peanut gallery has shown me who they really are, how they really think, cool, no problem. I'm someone you ain't, and I'm sure that it's okay. 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 I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, they're going to hate me. The ghost of Leo is going to haunt them. Why? Because we're still winning the fucking Super Bowl. And we're going to win the Super Bowl. And I said it in the worst kind of way. So I know it hurts their feelings the way I fucking said it. You know what I'm saying? I think they all are a bunch of pussies. You know what I'm saying? And their team is going to get fucked up in week 12. And we're going to win the Super Bowl. And the thing about it is that I know that they're going to spend the rest of this season praying for our downfall. They're not going to like us. They're going to hate us even more. You know what I'm saying? And then I will really be bloviating. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But the best part is out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be enjoying this Super Bowl run. We're going to be having a great time at their wallowing in their despair, because I won't need to be there to know that they're going to be pissed the fuck off. There's no return. There's no, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Momo heard them. They make fun of him too. He should leave. They laugh at Momo, not with him. They laugh at him, and I don't feel sorry for him either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another idiot. You know what I'm saying? He rants. He takes over. You know what I'm saying? He breaks Mark's rule of don't talk over people. Half the time he's incoherent. No one knows what the fuck he is talking about. And the shit, and he likes to, so, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Momo, he only wants people that agree with everything he says, like the people in his chat and on his panel. Absolutely, Lou Branch. Yes. Frank, yeah, yep, that's the dude. I'm a Cowboys fan, Leo. I just want to say, keep up the good work on your channel. You're doing a good job, but you know the Williams trade for us was a good trade for the future. Yo, listen, if we're talking straight up football and everything like that, I said, my start off my answer with, when they asked me what did I think, I said, I would like to see, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Because if you can get a guy like a player like Quentin Williams on your team, and you pair him up with some other good pieces you have, you might be on to something. But the problem is that it's the same front office that fucked up this whole Micah thing, and that fucked up hasn't like. And so, do you actually, like, I don't know if I trust these people with with this type of draft capital. Could they fuck it up? So that was I was trying to get there, but Mark wouldn't let me. Where can I see the video that they banned you, bro? It happened when it happened on offline when he cut the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Jonas, I'm praying for you and your family safe dealing with the guy making videos. Me too, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. The Cowboys are losing bad this season. He blocked me also. Eric, he did. That's a damn shame. Linda Connors. Jimbo's here. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Jimbo, I think Jimbo was there last night. He heard some of it. It was good, Jimbo. Philly has had their days of their bitchness as well. Mr. Steve started Philly. Yes, I don't know about that one. Yo, when y'all get a chance, smash that like button. Thank you, Marcus, Eric, Stewart. How are you, Lynn? It's good to see you in here. I'm mad at Marks. I don't comment about Leo. You know what I'm saying? Leo never said it wasn't a good trade. He just wasn't agreeing to it. He wasn't agreeing it's doing anything for this season, regardless if he does or doesn't. He's entitled to his own opinions. That's what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I was trying to tell him. This isn't, because remember, he said, I need you to win the next two and then lose out. And I was trying to figure out, what are you talking about? And that's when he told me, because it would give their chances for a wild card. I'm like, you back there? No, that's not where you at. You should be on something else. How are you? It's good to see you in here. I'm a mod at Marks. I don't comment about Leo. Thank you. That's cool. Yeah, I know Linda. Loud Branch. Leo. Okay, in the Zoom, they're looking at who's talking on here and running back to Mark with it. Oh, Mark ain't paying me no mind. Mark don't care about this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's too caught up in his own feelings. And so is his peanut gallery. But I could imagine, I'm sure a few of them are in here running back to tell him, ooh, Leo's talking shit. Yeah, that's true. I'm an ejected Cowboy fan. Our ownership is a complete, utterly joke. The reason why Cowboy fans get excited, Leo, we're not used to our front office making any kind of moves. I get that. But the difference is the Cowboys doesn't have edge rushers. Watching all these trash games make me realize how privileged I am to be a Philly fan. Me too, Jermaine. I say that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jimbo, what's good, big dog? I used to teach classes on this shit. I've been blocked from the channel for weeks. Philly can't, for real? Bitch assness. I told you, that's the ratchet. They're ratchet. They can't help themselves. They're all ratchet. Micah had one good game all season. He was never that guy. I'm glad we got rid of him. It's okay, man. The Eagles going to take it all, brother. Everybody do my main man. Thank you, y'all. For real. I don't give a damn about them telling Mark I'm grown. He's their daddy and tells them to think not like me. The Cowboys have gone. The Cowboys going to have something for y'all as week 12. Mark used to get bullied growing up. I can tell. I'm disappointed at you that you just now really feeling it, bro. Yeah, what's up, Leo? What up, Dan? Mark was wrong to ban you regardless of what happened. I can't even comment in Mark chat anymore because I refuse to subscribe. I'm confused about what happened, Dan. Oh, Mark scared of Lord Brunson 4 years ago. Mark begged him to leave him alone. Damn. The Cowboys start mocking in early November. I don't know what happened today. No, I don't know what happened. Nobody told me anything. Leo, we have edge rushers. We have Clowney. Will you go to game? Will you go to game time, Brian Lee, or not? Ban street fights. Eagles fans are not supposed to hate on the trade. Cowboy fans would have done the same. Stream fights, yeah, no, I am. Mark made it very clear to me last night that I am no longer welcome on his channel. That's why that's why I ended my membership there. So, but it's okay. I don't need to. I'm not. I don't. It's okay. You got one time to tell me to give me your ass to kiss for real, like he did last night, and I'm like, okay. Especially since it was him who was setting me up for all that bullshit anyway. You ask me questions, other people ask me questions. Someone asked me a question of what would I do, and you start answering the question. He start answering the question like he was Leo, and then nah, it's a little too much for me, man. So look, y'all, we got 60-something people up in here, y'all. Hit that like button for real. Hook your boy up. Thank you. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 plus. I think I got to do like the watch hours and all that shit too. So, hey, yo, let me tell y'all something. Stay tuned. I got some shit coming down. It's about to go down. So, to be honest with you, things are about to evolve. You know what I'm saying? I got something coming up big time with the Eagles Collective podcast with my man Warren McKee. You know what I'm saying? We about to start doing some things. Yo, definitely going to be doing more things with Philly 500 too. My man had me rolling this weekend, bro. Y'all, I'm for real. So it's okay. Mark has this thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Leo, not bad. Eagle fans are supposed to hate on the trade. Cowboys fans would have done the same. Thank you for your service, Leo. Yeah, my honor. But still, thank you for your service, Leo. Dan, my honor. Thank you, Stream Fights and Dan. Is Mark zesty or is it just me? No, he's you know what? Young Truth, no, he's ratchet. He's ratchet. And his peanut gallery is ratchet. And so what I will no longer do is I will no longer, lower myself or my standards and hang out with the ratchet. I try. It is very difficult. I don't speak ratchet very well. So I can't I give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of trying to talk to these people like actual football fans. So it's cool, and especially when my man let me know that I'm no longer welcome there. Bet. Thank you. Leo, you can really go off now. You know what, Lou Branch? That was a good trade for the Cowboys, but they don't have a complete personnel. Yeah, I keep saying that. Ass clip shit was corny. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, that's where they are. They don't even realize like how low they are right now. They are so low that they take comfort in stupid ass clips like that, and they giggle amongst themselves. And then you got one guy on there who likes to make these little crazy ass voices and all that shit. I'm done. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Eric, that's why this is a future move. Yep. Hopefully, the new generation of Eagles fans know how much of a privilege to watch winning football. Period. Us OGs went through. Serious pays. Follow the birds. Jair Alexander not ride with the team to Green Bay. Yeah, he's not playing. Yeah, Warren. I know he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not more turned up I am now more turned up for week 12. I am too. Good. Stay with your people. Mark at Too Feminine. You mean Sugar in the Tank. Okay. Old ass ladies as mods on Marky's channel. At Young True Facts. Build the bird section for the Eagles fans, Leo. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Marcus, I am building I am building the bird section, but I am building the bird section for everybody. It's not just for Birds fans. See, it's for it's Bird fans. The advantage that Birds fans has is they get to measure themselves against everybody, but everybody's welcome. That's why I don't have any moderators. I don't want people silencing others. I don't do that. And if you ever notice when I'm on that show and I have other people on, or we be going back and forth, whatever, I never do the possessive thing. Mine. Well, this is my channel. I don't need to remind you it's my channel. You know it's my channel. Okay. Seriously, I never have to do that. And I'm not doing that. So that's where the Cowboy fans think they are going to win the Super Bowl from the trade. I know. Mark Anthony Fitness hanging around like he a teenager, 40-year-old, get out. I mean, it's for true football fans. I can respect that, Leo. Yeah, it's just about let's talk football. Everybody. His face light up when he met Dak like a groupie, zesty as fuck. Yeah, you'll have the last laugh when our Eagles whoop their asses in a few weeks. I come here, and now this is primarily an Eagles fan base, so I show respect. Drop the sub and like for Leo. Still, you know what? I'll say this real quick. I don't think a few of the Cowboy fans, like when he goes to those trade shows and shit like that, and they be sitting there, I don't think they like him. I don't think they like him. I really do. I don't think they like him. And he coming up there with that damn voodoo doll and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My man up there squeezing squeezing the rubber chicken and all that shit, and he be bringing that. I don't think they like him. You know what I'm saying? I think a few of them just don't like. Oh, here he come. You know what I'm saying? I see how they roll their eyes whenever he walk up. So you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Were you kicked out just because you said their moves wouldn't help them? Yes. It was more than that. Like it was. So I wasn't kicked out for that. That's not why I was kicked out. At the end, when the whole thing was over with, and he cut the stream, the Zoom was still going on. So there was a few of us still on the Zoom, and we were all talking and everything. And I went, and Mark said some things that set me off about, he told me that he was going in on me. This is my channel. You don't have to talk to me like that. And when it's my house and I wipe my feet when I'm in your house, and with everything that's going on when it comes to Marshawn kneeling. And when he said that shit, I went off. I was like, hold up. Nah. Ain't nobody on your channel right now. Ain't nobody in your panel or none of that has done more for suicide than I have. None of them. Nobody on your channel. Okay. Nobody who comes on your regular panels and anything like that has done more. I said, I'm in the history books. So you can look that shit up. All right. Now, the thing about it is that, and I said, and that pisses me off because, and I told him, I said, you've never said, well, thank you for your service. That should be the first 4 words that come out of your mouth. If we're going to talk about respect here, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stand there and I'm not going to let people attack me and I not say nothing back, including you. What the hell is that? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what that sounds like. Something's going on. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what was going on. How the fuck are we jealous of the trade with him? I'm a Giants fan, and I love when you troll Mark. I'm a Cowboys fan, Leo. Hey, that man with the other channel is very sensitive. You're good people, bro, and keep grinding. Thank you, man. Facts. Leo, you know I respect your takes, right? Yes, sir, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, they think it's corny. Barbie, Muslim. Hey, Leo, just stop by from the 600s from channel to say hi and go birds. Go birds, my girl. Thank you, man. Please, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. I forgot the guy's name, but I remember Mark had a big ass argument with a guy that goes to his house one time on live and was trying to fight. He always doing dumb shit. I'm not surprised. Dan, I've never said that we won the trade and going to the Super Bowl. Leo knows I'm a Cowboys fan, but I don't hate the Eagles. I only despise the Eagles because they have a GM that makes good moves. Dan, and I don't hold it against Cowboy fans for feeling that way. I honestly do not hold it against them for feeling that way. I would too. Leo, you handled the situation better than I could last night. I would have crashed out for real. I tried. I tried. I could. Maybe FJ is right about Markey. No, I don't think so. Mark is highly upset because Philly 500 destroys him on Big Sill's show on Jacob's Sports Talk. Yo, that man Markey has a history of fighting with others. Et2, E2 Blue, Pizzle. Really, yeah, he big mad because we are winning while he aging with a losing franchise. Fly. You're one of the only one. You're one of so many, Dan. I respect your football knowledge and honesty. Mark is just upset. He has nothing to brag about in Cowboys land these days. I get that, and the thing about it is that I'm like one of the few, fans who was not a Cowboy. One of the few people who was not a Cowboys fan, who is willing to talk about that and dissect that. Only because after the shit we went through with Chip, you know what I'm saying? After all that shit with Andy and then Chip and then Doug, and we went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And as an organization who's gone through the things that we have gone through, including a Super Bowl drought that's been longer than the one that they currently are in right now, you know what I'm saying? You don't think we can offer you nothing on this situation? You don't think there's nothing, you don't think as Eagles fans, with the things that we've experienced as a franchise, as a fan base, you don't think that we don't have nothing to offer about this? I just don't get, I don't get why would you attack it, especially if someone's willing to actually sit down and talk with you. You know what I'm saying? Mark is highly upset because Philly Hundreds on Big Seal show on Jacob's Park. That man Mark has okay. I read all that. So thank you. I don't hate the Eagles. I despise. So Dan, what do you think the Cowboys' record would be by the end of the season? Exactly. They're upset that Rabbit has the gun now, and now all of a sudden, Super Bowls don't matter. Yeah, Leo, your team is good. I have to give you that credit, bro. The NFC got the toughest schedule this year, and it's been a good test for every team. What made you despise us, Dan? Eric. No, Eric. So Eric, this is what he's saying. This is what Dan's talking about. Dan's talking about it. They despise us because of how good Howie Roseman is doing in comparison to what they have in their front office with Jerry being the owner and the GM. And it gets under their skin. They see us making moves that they themselves would make if they were in our position. You know what I'm saying? Like they like those moves, and we've done it now. Well, now the Quentin Williams move, good move. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a good move for them at this time in time. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that I think there's some Cowboy fans in here who think that the Quentin Williams move really does mean that y'all going to go to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. And when Mark said that to me last night, I need you to win the next two and lose everything from there on. Why? And then he tells me why. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Wait a minute, you really think you're going to playoffs? Damn. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. What man? I think most of us Eagles fans don't live 50s. That's I got you now, Leo. Yeah, Leo. What up, champ? You were killing it. More success is coming. They pray and pray for our downfall. That's why they're big mad. Yes, sir. Drew, what up, big dog? What up, champ? My bad, Dan. I mean, I like the Quinton move and the Logan Wilson move, but this is future move. Leo, the family got me in the kitchen, cooking Sunday dinner, my brother. I hope it's good. You know what I'm saying? Don't even sweat it, dog. We got plenty of time. We'll get together. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You really got banned. Yes, I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mark told me I was no longer welcome on his channel. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. So, you know, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I said, thank you. And moving forward, hope everything works out for you in the future. And let it go. So yeah. But look, y'all, I wanted to just get on here, talk about I said like I said, that organization and the fan base to me is now ratchet filled with bitch assness. With that caveat to the Micah trade. That was some real bitch assness for real. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that it's bitch assness for two reasons. Okay, for one of two reasons. One, it's bitch assness if you really was just trying to I didn't if you was really trying to block him from coming to the Eagles. I didn't think he was I didn't never thought he would ever come to the Eagles anyway. We just said that shit just to fuck with y'all. And then the second reason why I think it's bitch assness is because if Jerry was just being petty and just doing it to get at Micah, that's some real bitch assness too. Okay. That's some old rich guy. I want to show you I can do better and I'm going to show you a lesson, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. So that's some real serious, petty, wretched bitch assness. And the Los Angeles Rams have defeated the 49ers 42-26. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I mean? So bang bang Niner gang. I've been saying that I think that this whole thing that y'all got going on right now is a bit fugazi. Okay. And this right here, 46 to 42-26. Y'all got y'all asses whooped. Okay? That's what this is. Y'all got y'all asses kicked. That's belt to ass right there. All right. That's for real BTA. So no, I don't feel sorry for y'all at all. All right. With that, I'm a and don't worry, I'm gonna make some more. Stay tuned for me and Warren and also with Philly 500 too. All right, y'all. So look, I will see y'all soon. I'll see y'all back at the bird section. Oh, what am I talking about? Tomorrow, we got the Green Bay Packers, so y'all already know. Me and Warren talked about this. We both kind of landed on 27-17. Yeah, we landed on 27-17. But we'll talk some more about it beforehand, all right? And I'll see y'all during the live. I'll go live during the game tomorrow too, all right? Later, y'all. Peace. Oh!